susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Hi, I'm Ate Caroline, your friend when you start your journey in the world of math.
Hey, I'm Kuya Vincent, and I'm Math Tanong when it comes to math.
Hey, I'm Ate Wina, and I'm Machiga when it comes to solving math problems.
Hi, I'm Kuya Renner. At first, I think it's not great being confused. But from being confused, I learned so many things.
Together, let's discover the mystery of math.
Meron akong kaibigan pagharap ko sa mundo.
Pagsagot sa tanong, ilan, ano, alin, paano.
Matang katulong
Sa ating pagsulong, paglikha't pag-unawa ng hiwaga. Minsan ang math mahirap at seryoso, nakakatakot, nakakalito. Buti na lang may kasama pa tayo, sipag, tiyaga, isip at talino. Magtanong, mag-isip, huwag matakot magkamali. Magtanong, mag-isip, ang mahirap ay dadali. Magtanong, mag-isip, ang matyaga matutunan. Magtanong, mag-isip, hey, sabay-sabay tayo. Kaya mo, kaya ko, matutunan ng math. Kaya mo, kaya ko, mag-usap, magsikap, isip, plus, tiyaga, equals MathDali.
What are these numbers for?
These numbers are used to gather data.
Data.
Let's count these numbers in data.
Five, 2, 3, 1, 4, 8, 7, 10, 6, and 9.
What's the value of n then?
The value of n is equal to 10
10? But how?
because the value of n is equal to the total number of the gathered data, and the total number of the gathered data is equal to 10. So, after we gathered all this data, we must arrange them to the ascending order.
I can do it. Let me arrange them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
That's right! Now it's time for us to solve for the first quartile.
First quartile? But how can we solve for the first quartile?
By using the formula. The formula is Q sub 1 is equal to the 1/4 of n plus 1. Remember, don't forget the TH because we're finding the position of the data. And the Q sub 1, or the first quartile, is also the lower quartile.
Let's substitute it. Quartile 1 is equals to 1/4 of 10 plus 1. Quartile 1 is equals to 1/4 of 11. Quartile 1 is equals to 2.75, equivalent to the third score, which is 3. Therefore, quartile 1 is less than or equal to 3.
How can we solve the second quartile?
We can solve the second quartile by using the formula. And the formula is Q sub 2 is equal to the 1/2 of n plus 1. Remember that the second quartile is also the median and the middle quartile.
Let's substitute it. Quartile 2 is equals to 1/2 of 10 plus 1. Quartile 2 is equals to 1/2 of 11. Quartile 2 is equals to 5.5, and 5.5 is between the 5th score and the 6th score. Therefore, the quartile 2 is less than or equal to 5.5.
But how can we solve for the third quartile?
We can solve for the third quartile by using the formula. And the formula is q sub 3 is equal to the 3/4 of n plus 1. And remember that the third quartile is also the upper quartile.
Let's substitute it. Quartile 3 is equals to 3/4 of 10 plus 1. Quartile 3 is equals to 3/4 of 11. Quartile 3 is equals to 8.25 equivalent to 8 square, which is 8. Therefore, quartile 3 is less than or equal to 8.
I think I learned something nice.
That's good. And we must remember that the data of the first quartile should be rounded up and the data of the third quartile should be rounded down.
But I want to know how to solve the interquartile range.
For you to know how to solve the interquartile range is equal to the q sub 3 or the third quartile minus the q sub 1 or the first quartile. Now you know.
Yes, I know.
Let's substitute it. Interquartile range is equals to quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Interquartile range is equals to 8 minus 3. Interquartile range is equals to 5. Let's solve a problem. 1, 5, 4, 3, 9, 10, and 14 are the given score. So we must find the first quartile and the second quartile and the third quartile. So first, we must arrange them into ascending orders. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and 14. N is equals to 7 because the total number of the data is 7. Quartile 1 is equals to 1/4 of n plus 1. Quartile 1 is equals to 1/4 of 7 plus 1. Quartile 1 is equals to 1/4 of 8. Quartile 1 is equals to 2, equivalent to the second score, which is 3. Therefore, quartile 1 is less than or equal to 3. Quartile 2 is equals to 1/2 of n plus 1. Quartile 2 is equals to 1/2 of 7 plus 1. Quartile 2 is equals to 1/2 of 8. Quartile 2 is equals to 4, equivalent to the fourth score, which is 5. Therefore, quartile 2 is equal or less than 5. Quartile 3 is equals to 3/4 of n plus 1. Quartile 3 is equals to 3/4 of 7 plus 1. Quartile 3 is equals to 3/4 of 8. Quartile 3 is equals to 6, which means it is equivalent to 6 score, which is 10. Therefore, quartile 3 is less than or equal to 10.
Thanks for watching! We hope that you guys learned something nice!
Meron akong kaibigan pagharap ko sa mundo.
Pagsagot sa tanong, ilan, ano, alin, paano?
Matang katulong
Sa ating pagsulong,
paglikha't pag-unawa ng hiwaga. Minsan ang math mahirap at seryoso.